So let's start the application. Choose the company and click on start. Login as super and the password is also super. Tab to OK and get in. So the first thing we'll do is have a look at the company setup. Put in your details here, and if we look at the current period, it's 5, and so if you take it from April, August is the 5th month from April, and the current month is August, which is 8, and the end of month date is 31st of August, and the year starts and finishes on the 1st and the 31st. So that's all good. You can put your logo, all that. So that's the company setup. If you have a look at connection type, connection point, number of phases, location type, mains, electric lines, switchboard, you can enter all those things here. So you can enter your own. So for example, this you can add more by clicking on insert. So that's all the things you can control, and they'll be available to be used in the jobs invoices phase. Also look at electricians, so you can add more electricians here and save it, and also retailers, so you can add more retailers. So let's have a look at the jobs invoices. So you'll be using this most of the time, so let's have a look at an example of it. These I, P and R flags, I is for invoice sent, P is for paid, and R is for ROI sent. So in this case, those two things have been sent. And to send that, all you have to do is highlight the line and then just go ROI, and then choose PDF, go OK, printer, and go proceed. Then when it says email this report, say yes, and then you can change whatever you need to change here, and have a look at the settings here. So similar to this, you'll have something similar to that, and you can also CC it or BCC it to yourself if you want. And then just click on send, and after it's successfully sent, it will flag these. You'll get the two flags. Now with the paid flag, you won't get the paid flag until you've posted it. So once you've finished with the job, it's complete, you will post it, and then it'll go into under the posted jobs. Once it goes under the posted jobs, you can click on the paid, and then after that, after it's paid, you'll get the tick in the P column. So that's how it works. See, there's no paid button on this one because it's not yet posted. Now you can also print the invoice and send the invoice, email the invoice, go PDF, OK, and proceed same way that you've done with the ROI, and then go yes, and then go send, and it'll come back with successfully sent. So that's an example of what you do from this screen, which is the job invoicing screen. And once it's posted, it moves out of unposted jobs into posted jobs. So you can also have unposted customers, so where you can select the customer, and you can also have posted customer jobs where you can select the customer, and only posted jobs for that customer will show up here. So that's how all that works. Okay, so let's take a closer look at this job. So I've got to change, and you can, when you're adding a new job, just use the insert button. So in this case, we are going change, and so the address is 1581 Massey Road. Do not put any special characters like a dot or a comma or an apostrophe or anything like that. And the reason for that is because it creates a folder under the images folder, it creates a folder in there with the same name as this. So if you put special characters in there, you'll have an issue. Yeah, so don't put any dots or commas or apostrophes or anything like that. Just simple numbers and letters. So city, contact, you can contact someone there. Zone 1, zone 2. The billing is, the tariffs are based on zone 1 or zone 2. You can choose the customer number. If the customer is a new customer, then click on the ellipse here and go insert and create the new customer. So enter the name, blah blah, enter the what retail, put in the address, and then put in the 20th, so the GST. Always make it open item so that you can use the paid button. Open item, always make it open item. Put the contact, whoever, and put in an email address, because this email address is important because it's going to send the documents to that email address. Once you're finished, go OK, and then it's available on the screen to be selected. So I'm selecting it now. Order number, if there's a purchase order number, you can put it in there. Invoice date and the due date, because it's the 20th, so it'll be a month, the 20th of the next month. Who the electrician was, you can choose another electrician if you want. Retailer, choose the retailer. Put in the ICP number, put in the meter number, put in all that. So for this, for this one, the ROI is sent, the invoice is sent, but it hasn't been receipted yet. So when it's posted, you can receipt it. Right. So let's have a look at products. So what did you do? Was it a connection, live on one phase? And all the prices are already preset, so you can change it though. So let's go to the product code, choose a product code, choose quantity 1, put in some notes here, go OK. So this now is saved against this this address, this job. So also same thing, location type, choose whatever, choose any of this, who are the workers, registration, all that. So all these details, you're going to enter whatever applies to that job. So once that's done, so you can enter it, and once you've entered the information here, then that information will show up in the reports, the ROI, the safety certificates, and all that sort of thing. So it's up to you what you want to put. So yeah, and then the photos, again, work comp charges, what applies, tick those that apply, and yeah, so do all that. You got your cost, your total cost, and you can import the photos. So for this job, 1581 Massey Road, find the images folder, which is under 001 and images, and then 1581 Massey Road. So you can see there are 3 photos here. These JPEG files are the photos, so you can import them automatically. So let's do that. Let's import these photos, and yes, so now you've got those 3 photos that existed at 581 Massey Road. It's all there. And then say you want to edit the description of the photos, say electrical switchboard or something like that. So you can do that, and then you can edit that as well. It's all up to you. Street lights, you can enter details for the street lights here if it's a street light job. Yeah, so that's it. So you can modify. Once you've posted it, you can't modify anything. So be careful, make sure you've got all your details correct before you post it. Posting means the job is complete, so there's no further things to do. Right, okay, so that's that. Now you can copy a job if you want. I'll create another job. What else? That's about it. Once you're finished for the month, you can create the Workom invoice, and single month for all the monthly jobs usually run at the end of the month, so something like the last day of the month. You can do that before you do the month end. You can run this utility, and it basically all it does is create an invoice for Workom. Yeah, it creates an invoice, and then like this one, so you can then invoice and send it PDF, and it should go to Workom's. So yeah, so it should go to Workom. Right, so that's that purpose of that, and then you can email due invoices. It's just a, and yeah, the only other thing is when you've got a posted job and you want to pay it, you can use the paid button, and then you can receipt that invoice and the tick will come up. At the end of the month, you do a period end. So on the last day of the month, just do a period end, and it creates a snapshot, a new data set. Go yes. 65 files copied, go OK, and then go yes again, and that'll roll your company into another month. And so you have a snapshot of that as well. Statements, you can send statements, or you can print statements and email it, or you can just click on that and it'll email the statements automatically. That's about it. That's all there is to this. Anything else on the accounting side, you can always go to help, BizBox user manual, and have a look at that. So yeah, so it's all there. Thank you very much.